Coming up to a railroad bridge. Thought I'd go check it out. Finding lots of interesting debris along the way, including railroad ties. It looks like it's aluminum. Looks like, kind of like an airplane parts. I don't know. Clearly been like torn. It really looks like an airplane part. Maybe it's part of the railroad. I'm finding lots of railroad debris, including, like I said, railroad ties. And there's one right up there. And railroad tracks, even. I wonder if anything's under here. Some more of that sheet metal. Huh. Making too much noise, I am. Here comes a train. You right? I wonder if any animals make their home in here. I think I see it way over there. It's like going under in one of those ocean caves down in Laguna. Getting down underneath. There's that one cave out by the rocks. You go out Shaw's Cove, hang a right, go out to that rock, and go under. And it's half crack, half cave. Crave. Crab. And it's very nice down there. Lots of fish. No fish in here. Listening for that train. I hear it. Can you hear it? It's very narrow here. Just finished a long hike, 1.5 miles into the desert. I'm just outside the ghost town of Siberia. Nothing left, just some old remains of some old structures. Not even memories. There's some things that hint at memories, but the memories that they hint at are invented memories. Like I saw a piece of china, broken piece of china, and the memory that it brought to mind was of a housewife, on Sunday dinner, and presenting, a roast or whatever to her family. A very Norman Rockwell-ish type of image. Presenting a roast. With laying out the fine china, maybe getting her daughter. I'm being very 1950s image. Oh, Mary, will you come and lay out the good china for dinner, for Sunday supper? And Mary would grab the china and lay it out. The family had come out here to the desert to start a new life. Maybe the husband is a miner working the claims up there in those hills I just came out of. Or maybe he supports the miners in some way. So the china gets laid out, and the family's called to dinner. Mom puts out the feast on this beautiful china, and Dad kind of notices it, but it's nice. It kind of touches him here, not in the same way as maybe the homemaker. To her, she's made a home out of a place in the desert waste. That's a major accomplishment. And that china is emblematic of that. So when I saw that broken china out there in the rubbish bin, the desert rubbish, this story just poof, as in the way that the mind can do the whole thing all at once, starting, beginning, middle, end, complete. But that's a memory that I made. It's not even a memory. It's a story that I made that fits the model and mold of a memory that someone else would have that's probably dead. That the details aren't right. It's an archetype. That's what I'm running around in this desert ghost town, picking up odds and ends, thinking I'm finding memories, and all I'm doing is finding caricatures of life, and superimposing my image of how that would be upon it. Like I picked up a can over there that had the old type metal can that had the type that someone had opened with not with a can opener, but with a dookie 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 dookie, like a knife thing. It's got the little hook on thing, like dookie 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 dookie. They don't do that anymore. It was back in the day. And I threw together a story in my head of some miners, ragged old characters. Maybe even they had a mule sitting around the campfire, getting a can of beans going, when coffee's setting up, telling bad jokes and dirty stories. That's what I saw. I saw the can. I didn't even touch it because these things are like artifacts to me. But I saw the can. I saw the dookie marks, and this whole thing filled my head. There's the stone wall over there for that house. You could see the desert stones that had been put into place, picked up from out there, brought over and put into the concrete, set into the stone, let to dry, building the wall of a house. And those stones were carefully set. There was some effort to that. And I built that story as well. But none of those stories they're not memories. They're not even real. They're fiction. Building fictional lives. I guess the train's not coming. I was thinking we could sit under here while the train comes. But no train. Let's move on. Let's get back out there in the heat. Enough of this storytelling. Here it comes, the train. Let's wait it out. We should hear the horn blow. Can you hear it? It's still a little ways off. Am I scared sitting under here? This little cramped space with a multi-ton device about to go over my head? Yeah, I am. Is it reasonable fear? No. Long time. Holding up. Reason tells me this will hold. It's going to be a long one, I think. Can you hear it? After we hear the hoot hoot, it'll be here. It's getting close. Oh, maybe it's coming from this side. That's why there's no hoot hoot. It's getting close. It's almost on us. Pre-passions. Take control. Exercise control of the passions. Maintain good emotional reactions. Ground is shaking. Let's get out and take a look at it, shall we? I think it's over there. It's above us here. Getting close. You know, close enough. I think it's almost done. Long trains. I think America has the longest trains in the world. Yeah, there's the end. And there's the end. Can you hear that? There we go. Nice train encounter. See ya.